Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Gaming on Caffeine live stream. We're back once again. It's Monday, the 2nd of July, 2018. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day today, a fantastic morning or evening or lunch, wherever you are in the world. Flipping heck. We're going to play some more Enigmatica 2 Skyblock, picking up from where we left off at the end of yesterday's stream. We were doing pretty well. You know, things were finally starting to pick up. We started to get some machines. We upgraded our blast furnace. It's looking pretty great, if I do say so myself. Let's turn that music down just a little bit. Who do we have in the Twitch chat? Let's have a look here. We have got, I need to zoom out about it. I'm a bit too zoomed in to the Twitch chat for a change. Usually I'm the opposite. But we have got Rivaja, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but thank you very much for joining us. Welcome back. We've got Mathos. Welcome. I'm so bad at pronouncing these names, but welcome. Glad you could join us. Blueboy19, how you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Let's switch over to the main view. That's also telling you should subscribe today if you are not already subscribed. Xhyros89, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all, but welcome. Cubator, also don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll say hey anyway, welcome. Glad you could join us. Hopefully you're on a fantastic Monday/Tuesday. And Super Mama K, that one's an easy one to pronounce. Thank you for having an easy to pronounce name, and welcome to the stream, my friend. Hopefully you're having a great day as well. Grabhas, welcome back. I know that name as well. Hopefully you are also having a great day. IZ nice. Welcome. Hello, Isaac. Got your coffee? I do not have coffee. I have water. Still. Loki as well. Welcome back. Glad you could join us. No, I'm drinking water. I've had some coffee earlier today, but right now on the water hype train. So, at the very end of the last stream, we were working on a couple of things. We did set up a to-do list. That was a little kind of earlier on. In the stream, we got an upgraded blast furnace. We set up a water wheel to power the upgraded blast furnace, which is now automatable. It's not quite fully automated yet. We do have a chest at the top, which can obviously feed charcoal and iron down into the blast furnace, and then it can poop out the actual steel at the front here, as well as some of the slag at the back. The only problem is, right now, we don't have an automatic way of generating charcoal, and so that's the only thing kind of holding it off from being fully automated. And so we can go ahead and knock off upgrade blast furnace. Donezo. Storage, I'm going to tick off for now. We did update, we kind of upgraded our storage. I should probably kind of just leave storage up there permanently, because our storage system is still a complete and utter mess. We've got it's condensed, so there are now fewer chests that we have to search through to find all of our stuff, but if you look inside of those chests, they are still like just completely disorganized and just a complete mess. So, you know, it needs fixing. And then we've got unbreakable lumber axe. We do have the lumber axe. We made it last time using paper, cobalt, the firewood head, and then manulin, I think. Maybe we didn't use cobalt, maybe we used manulin and wood, so that it had some rechargeability. The trade-off being that it doesn't have a lot of durability at all. It has, in fact, 150 durability, which is incredibly low, but it does slowly but surely repair over time, which is pretty good. And the idea is that eventually we'll get enough modifiers on there to where we can give it unbreakable. That's the plan. I think as well, if I'm not mistaken, we need to get the... What's it called? It's called like reinforced plate. It's just one at the end here. We need to get reinforcements, right? And I think it's 5 reinforcements gives you unbreakable. But I also think that if you just add 1 reinforcement, does that not also increase the durability? Like for every single one that we add on, does that not increase the durability at least a little bit? So I'm thinking it might be worth getting 3 of these on here already, because we've got 3 modifier slots, and then as we get more slots, we can add the final 2 and make it fully unbreakable. It does require a dense obsidian plate, which requires obsidian plates, which requires obsidian powder, which we can get from some farm machine. Macerator, maybe? It's not too hard for us to get obsidian. We need a macerator, a compressor, and then a compressor. So a macerator and a compressor should get us everything we need there, and I'm actually fairly certain that we should be able to get both of those machines in today's stream, hopefully. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Make a nuclear craft cobble gen. How does that work? And also, do we need it? We do have a cobble gen, and I do want to move this today. The storage drawer is full. We've got 64 stacks of cobble stored up ready to be used. And this thing is just like a complete mess. So I want to move that, and I'm thinking of kind of expanding out in this direction and setting up like a new platform, a new island kind of over there for some of our mechanism machines, some of our immersive engineer, Industrial Craft 2 machines even, and then kind of from there on. It increases effective durability by 20% per modifier. Cool. So yeah, I think I will try, because the gold sheet metal, real easy. It's just gold plates. And then, of course, the gold item casing is also real easy. It's just gold plates. So it's just a lot of gold and then some obsidian through some machines that we don't quite have yet, but I'm fairly certain we should be able to get before today's stream is over. And speaking of Industrial Craft, if we go over to Git, the quest for Industrial Craft wants us to make 1 basic machine casing, and in return will give us 8 overclocker upgrades, 32 iron ore, and 64 rubber, all of which is pretty good. So if we want to make one of these, we need 4 aluminium plates and 4 iron large plates, which I believe is 32 iron and 4 aluminium, both of which we should have. Oh no, we don't have any aluminium, of course. We're working on it slowly but surely. Right now we're making just an absolute buttload of tin, which hopefully will be done sometime this decade. I did fill up these hoppers again with crystal shards between streams just so we could keep this thing going and it wouldn't take, you know, just the entirety of the stream to get through the backlogged lead that we needed to work through. We can, of course, cancel it partway through, but anyway. By golly, look at all the quest menus. I know, right? There are so freaking many quest menus, but there were a ton of mods in this pack. It's crazy. Instead of the weird cobble thing you have, make a normal one with a block breaker. I mean, that's also doable. We do have a normal cobblestone generator over here, and we could put a block breaker down next to it, but like the weird thing works, and it's, you know, it does its job. Right now, it's actually backing up on cobblestone because our storage drawer is full. And so I think this is actually probably a better solution than a block breaker, because the block breaker is going to have the cobblestone kind of fly out everywhere, which is going to, you know, then we're going to have something like a vacuum hopper to pull it all back in. Whereas with this system, we can just have it all flow nicely towards a hopper, and then it works just, you know, nice. It takes up less space and it's quicker. I don't think it takes up less space. This is just like a 3x3. I know this is like what, a 1, 2, it's like a 4x3. Obviously it doesn't need like a casing around it, and then we can make this quicker by making it taller, and space is far from an issue, right? But anyway, that's not what my not what we're working on today. I'm not working on the cobblestone generator, or at least not just yet, because this one is getting torn down because it is in the way. Will you play this pack till finishing it completely? I cannot promise that. I will play this pack until I no longer enjoy playing this pack. So if we get to a point where it's just like super grinding and boring, then I'll just stop playing it. But for now, I'm having fun with this pack. As of like the stream before last, this pack has really grabbed me. I'm having a good time. Hey, Dobby Tucky, welcome. Glad you could join us. We also could probably do with either upgrading these chests, which I don't think we can really do just yet, or just getting a 3rd gold chest, maybe upgrading this one a little bit to make it just a little bit better. And I think I might also, before we get too far into this, I'm going to go ahead and put like a bunch of cobblestone in the smeltery so we can get some more seared bricks going, if possible. So let's replace the cast that's already there with our ingot cast. And we'll stick that in there for now, just so we know where it is. Hey, TLDX man, welcome. Glad you could join us. There is a cobble gem block. Put a hopper under it and it's done. We do not have the cobblestone generator in the pack, I don't think. Oh, no, we do, from Nuclear Craft. Yes, we do. I thought you were all about the one from Tiny Progressions, is it? But I guess we could look at making this one. It does require basic plating, which is a graphite block and just a butt ton of lead. The lead's not, you know, too hard. We've got a lot of the stuff. The graphite block might be a little bit more tricky to come by. You gotta remember we're playing in, this is an expert mode pack, and so a lot of the recipes have been changed or tweaked just a little bit. Please give me this back. Alright, well, we lost that hopper, that's fine. And I'm just gonna vein mine this because we don't need any of it for now. This is still a bit of a mess. We will kind of clean this up a little bit and make this a little bit nicer. But first things first, let me go ahead and grab a bunch of our lovely dent cobblestone, and I'm kind of just going to extend out this way. Is this the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is, yeah. So my idea here is just kind of extend out with like a bridge this way and set up a bit of a platform so we can expand out a bit. Like right now, this is very dense. We got a lot of stuff all in one place, which is not really working out. It's working out fine for now, but if we want to put more machines in here, we're going to have a problem, right? Also, I should get my wand out. You can get graphite from cooking charcoal. I see. Okay. And so I'm thinking mostly, like I might even have... Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just kind of come out to here, and then the room will start on the other end of the water wheel, maybe, like here. And it's just going to be like a copy of that, I think, for now. We will get rid of the wood, make it look nice and flush. I still need another chest, right? My inventory is a complete mess. But yeah, we'll do something like this. And there we go. And then we can just... Obviously, we'll move this at some point, so we can just walk through. And I'll probably, just to keep in theme, do something like this as well. And it also nicely closes in... it kind of closes this in. Like, we gotta... we still gotta do like that. I might tweak it. It's fine. For now, we just need the space, right? Rip stream. Try refreshing. Refresh if you don't see the stream. There we go. All right. And then what else do I want to do today? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, just really start working on Industrial Craft 2. I want to get that done. Let me get my signs out. Let's get a little to-do list going, shall we? Start IC 2. Done. I also would like to maybe start Mechanism. So I think we need some Mechanism machines to progress. And then finally, do I have another sign? I do indeed. I've got 2 more. I want to update this. I've been told that I should replace this with a system that uses stone as opposed to crystal fluid so that we get ores instead of ingots, but it's also a lot faster and we don't have to consistently keep making these crystal shards over and over and over again and then moving them manually into the hopper like we're doing right now. So let's see. Update condenser setup. Cool. Can't wait for Isaac to start making nuclear generators and kaboom. If you're talking about the ones from Industrial Craft 2, I have made them before, and so I'm hoping we won't run into a situation where we explode, but, you know, it's entirely possible. How is this doing? It is not doing well because we do not have any lava. That makes sense. Can we automate this yet? I don't know if we can, right? Like, we could if we wanted to, like, pipe the gunpowder from our mob farm all the way over to our combustion heater and then have that kind of automatically on a redstone timer turn the gunpowder into blaze powder, which can then be automatically turned into lava, but that's a little tedious and a little slow, right? So maybe not the best idea for now. Why the face cam all of a sudden? I thought you didn't like them. People asked for it, mostly. Like, I was streaming and people were like, hey, why no face cam? And I was like, psh, I just haven't really done it. Also, I've got aircon in the room now. I bought an air conditioning unit, so it's no longer ludicrously hot in the summer. It's like a nice temperature. Like, I've got it on right now, and I don't think it's too loud. And so that's another one of the big reasons. Do you have a plan for extending power gen? I'm not quite sure, actually. Like, we've got the water wheel, which I believe is probably producing somewhere close to 100 redstone flux per tick, maybe about 80. And really, we're not actively using it. Like, the blast furnace occasionally uses it, and so for now, we've got a little bit of power, at least. I do plan on making another water wheel at some point fairly soon, so we can just mostly for symmetry, but it also, of course, gives us the added benefit of also providing more power. I'm not quite sure how easy it's going to be for us to get mechanism power. Like, it looks like we get straight in. I'm going to assume this is the first quest you unlock, and so it might not be too difficult for us to jump in with this. Like iron, redstone, glass, osmium. Like, this doesn't seem too bad. I think this recipe might not even be changed. Obviously, it's got the, well, that's a like. It's got the Industrial Craft 2 solar panel in it, but this recipe is normal. And the circuit's not too hard here. This recipe is also normal. And so I think we might just go in with something like this. Maybe even then upgrade to the wind turbines as well, potentially. Again, requiring some parts from immersive engineering, but overall not too difficult. Like, definitely doable once we get the metallurgic infuser for the enriched alloys, right? When did you change your condenser? Didn't see it in any video. We did it in yesterday's stream. Those videos will be coming out on the Gaming on Caffeine live channel tonight. That's when we did that. We streamed yesterday, and that's when like we made the improved blast furnace, the water wheel, all that kind of stuff. Also, let's not forget about torches. If we don't put torches down, we are going to be very unhappy very quickly. Do we have some charcoal? We do indeed. Good stuff, good stuff. And I'm fairly certain we should have sticks somewhere. We do indeed. Nice. Don't need too many. We should probably keep a hold of the sticks for now. I don't know how much steel we need, but usually, if you have to ask, the answer is like you need as much steel as you can get, right? Dobby Tuke, thank you very much indeed for the 100-bit cheer. He says cat cam in all caps. My cat, she's not in here. If she was in here, I would show you where she was through the power of the camera, but unfortunately she's not about right now. She's probably out sunbathing, you know, basking in the warm glow of the sun, having a good time, living life to the fullest, you know, living her best cat life. But thank you very much indeed for the tip as well. Support me a whole heck of a lot. All right, we got our wand. Let me just quickly expand this out. For now, it's not gonna be anything too flashy, you know. It's legitimately just gonna be another big old platform like this, but just over here so that we can extend out and build some machines. I do still want to put walls on this thing, and I'm contemplating not using wood for the walls. I might switch that up and use like some stone pillars or something. Just make it look a little bit different. Sounds like a plan. Fortunately, the pack left in mechanisms power conversion superpower. So we can convert between... Yeah, I did see somebody else playing this, and I saw that we can convert like redstone flux into EU, right? So like we can use our water wheel to power our Industrial Craft 2 machines, right? Which is always nice. Always nice. How far have I gone here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take off this. And then I'm pretty sure that my iron wand is not going to be sufficient here, but I'm fairly certain that we should have a diamond wand somewhere. Yes, we do indeed. Nice. Are you done? You are. So I'm going to quickly switch this out to plates. We've already got iron plates, which I think we are going to need. But I also want to get some gold plates real quick, just so I can upgrade this chest to be a little bit better. You can make one of you protect solar panels. Mods for mods, don't combine them. Make it a challenge. Oh, so you're saying that if I want to, I can like use Industrial Craft 2 power. This is true. I could. But at the same time, I might just use the water we've already got. And then how wide is this platform? I think this is a square, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I like it. Let me... First of all, let's grab like all the iron. And let's do like just a quick... one of these. I'm just going to upgrade this chest so I can dump my inventory and then go and grab some more cobblestone. So I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards every single time I want to build a bit more. I got too much stuff. We'll drop that for now. So we'll upgrade that. And then by now we should have 8 plates. We do indeed good stuff. And then if we do something a little bit like this. Please. Oh, is it plates? Am I a fool? Is it like this? It is. Okay. Turns out no matter how much you say please, the quests, the recipes just don't change, which is bizarre if you ask me. I really think that they should just be more polite about it, you know? If you ask nicely, they should just change. Win Rival? Winrelive? Not quite sure how you pronounce that, but thank you very much for the host. We also need another chisel as well. I forgot they break in this pack. Hey, Toffee, welcome. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Hopefully you're having a great day. Is this done? No, it's just out of crystal, right? Okay. Yeah, that is something we are going to definitely have to work on. because it's working well, and it produces like a butt ton of ingots. As you can see here, we've got so much tin and iron and lead and gold. It's crazy, but it also takes way too long and is too kind of manual right now. It takes too long for us to manually do it all manually. So yeah, that needs fixing at some point. But for now, let me eat some sweet potato pie. I also think we'll probably move this apple tree as well, because it doesn't look great. So we'll probably move that at some point. Yeah, sure. Unbreakable Lumberx, www, that's fine. I am here for my torches. Which I know I have somewhere. I just had them. But also I am blind. So that's fine. What do you use for taking the leaves, Isaac? Which tool? We use the Karma, this thing here, from Tinker's Constructs. It allows you to like shear the leaves without shear, which is quite nice. You can also use a shear, but the shear just, you know, breaks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't break on me. 11, 12. It didn't break on me, but we did run out of cobblestone. That is fine. Which has 12 and 13. Nice. Okay, so that is our platform. Let's make sure that no bad guys spawn here. Good stuff. And so now that we've got the space, let me see about getting that first industrial craft 2 machine, which of course does require just a wee bit of aluminium or aluminum. And for that, we're going to get our first bit of, I say first bit, I'm pretty sure we've already made some. We got 3 right there, so we definitely made it before, but we need some aluminum alchemical dust. Enriched bone meal, I know we already have that. Did I make some alchemical dust last time? I did. We got 63 aluminium alchemical dust. Okay, so let's put that in there. Let's cancel the tin. There's like an invisible button here that my resource pack is not showing, but it is there, trust me. And then let's just start filling the rest of these guys here up with crystal shards to hopefully increase the speed at which we get aluminium. I've burned through all of the alchemical glass. That's crazy. Goodbye, Dobby. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Also, let me go do a quick check on our mob farm here, which is it's working wonders. Like you can see all the hit markers over there, doing a great job. It is once again just completely full of trash. At the end of the last stream, I stayed on for like a few minutes to completely empty out this chest of all like these bows, but they just keep coming back. They get so many of them. It's crazy. We're kind of looking for the full set here. We're looking for the nano suit helmet. We've got almost everything else. That's also a good point, actually. Once I get my like a bat box, we can actually start charging up the nano suit body armor as well to make us just even more powerful, which would be great. So Isaac, I wanted to ask, how was the haircut process the other day? Were you forced into an uncomfortable small talk yet again? I was not. I don't know if I talked about it on the stream or not. But for those of you who are new to the channel, Nick and I had a conversation back in, like, we've had it a few times, I guess, at this point. But I talked about how when I go to get my haircut, or really like any kind of service like that in general, I'm not a fan of small talk. I don't like talking to strangers for the most part, you know. And so when I sit down for like a haircut, I usually want to just be like, hey, cut my hair. And then I'm completely fine just sitting in silence and just having the person cut my hair. And I can tell you that is exactly what I got the other day when I went. It was fantastic. I don't have like a regular hair cutter. Like I don't have one person who cuts my hair regularly. I just show up and say, will you cut my hair? And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll do it for a price. And so I turned up. I said, I want this. There was music playing on the radio. And so we just sat there. He cut my hair. And then we left. And I gave him a handy tip as well, because I was very happy with the fact that he didn't talk to me. So fun fact, if you're a hair cutter or barber of any kind and I walk in, after I've sat down, just don't say a word and you'll get a tip. That's all it takes. It's great. Will you ever trust nuclear reactors again? It's been a while, I think, since we've blown one up. Dude, I love your videos. We'll be putting this pack playthrough on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/GamingOnCaffeine live, all the videos are there. That's where the videos are. The previous videos of me streaming this. The links are down below in the Twitch panels as well. So yeah, no, my haircutting experience was good. It was a good one. I enjoyed it. I guess it depends who you are. You know, some people are chatty, some people like to talk, but like me personally, I'm just like, because the first question that everybody asks is, what do you do? And then I've got to be like, I make YouTube videos, you know, at which point people are like, and it's just, it's a pain to explain. And then, you know, some people know what you want about, some people don't. Sometimes you got to explain the process to some people. Sometimes they're just like, oh yeah, I get it. You know, what do you play? What do you do? How do you do this? I've got a friend. And it's And so I just prefer to sit in silence. It's great. I'm a very introverted person outside of, you know, the videos that I make on the internet. Outside of that, very quiet person. Where did you get the hatchet from? So most of the stuff we'll get from like this mattock here, if that's what you're on about, or this lumber axe even, or I think we've also got a night slime hatchet. All from quests. All the like reward bags is where we got those. I'm watching through the Twitch launcher. Nice. I think it does also show them on the Twitch launcher, the panels maybe, if you scroll down. But anyway, like I say, youtube.com/GamingOnCaffeine live. That's where you can watch it. Also, if you just search like Gaming on Caffeine Enigmatica 2, it's quite a search term. If you search that, it should come up on YouTube. So. Oh yeah, of course, we're getting the aluminum, right? Nice. So we were looking to make machine casings from Industrial Craft 2. So I should probably start by putting like 32 iron into here. I'll put like a stack in, because we're going to need more than one machine casing, right? We need a machine casing for every single machine. Also, whilst we're waiting for that to smelt up, we do now have more seared brick, and thus we can increase the size of our smelt tray. Oh, pardon me. I recently moved to a country where I don't speak the language, so I get to enjoy a quiet haircut. The difficulty comes in explaining how I want it cut. Mystery haircut for the win. Nice. That's madness. What country did you move to? Oh, I can't make it up there, I guess. Okay. I was really hoping I could, but I guess I can just do it like this way, right? OMG, I just spotted the face cam. You do not look like what I was expecting. You look intelligent. I don't know if I should take that as an insult or not. Like, you're not looking how I thought you would look. You look intelligent. Kind of implies that you thought I would not look intelligent. Which, I mean, I guess if you've just watched the Nick and Isaac videos, it's kind of acceptable, right? We are a bit... no, stop. I don't want you to do that. I want you to put in the big old face plate. Where the heck did I put that thing? My backpack? No, that'd be bizarre. It's right there. Okay. So how much is left in here now? 2 blocks are 9. 18 plus 4 is 22. So 10 more. I think should get us what we're after. South Korea. Oh, nice. Nice. England. But yeah, I don't know how to take that, you know. You look smart. It's not what I was expecting. Okay, so what do I need after I got these machine casings? What else do I need? Also, I don't think aluminium and iron makes anything. Aluminum and iron. So I think I'm safe. No, I shouldn't really. Especially when we got this redstone clock here, which also, speaking of which, I should 100% put a lever on so that I can toggle it when I don't want it to auto pull out. Such as when this is done. What's the first quest? Is it like a macerator? No, it's rubber and then a bat box. Which is just some tin cable and then some RE batteries, which have not changed at all. So just tin plates. I still want to get... maybe before we get into Industrial Craft 2, we should maybe look into getting the metal press? Maybe? Where's my engineer's manual? Because if we can get the metal press, then we don't have to run all of our ingots through the smeltery over and over again in order to get the plates, right? So I think it's heavy machinery, metal press. What do I need here? It's going to be hard to get. Give me a stop. I need 2 steel scaffolding, which unless it's changed, should just be steel. Yeah, just steel and then steel rods, which, excuse me? I mean, that's not impossible. Like, normally it's just 2 steel. I guess a steel plate, a piston, and then a redstone block is not crazy. It's harder, but it's easy enough. And then redstone engineering block. I get the feeling that we'll probably be able to do this. That's just copper, constantan, which I think is like copper and nickel. Yeah. Nickel. Alchemical dust. Easy enough, just iron and glowstone. Okay. What else do I need? Pistons. Easy enough. Conveyor belts. Might need leather that we might not have. We can use rubber as well. Okay, so once we complete the machine chassis and we get 64 rubber, that's going to be that bit taken care of. And then finally, I need 1 heavy engineering block, which of course is going to be the bit that's the most difficult. Yeah, okay, so that's where we got thrown off last time, right? We need 4 uranium plates, and I'm assuming that uranium can just be gotten from uranium alchemical dust. Yeah, radioactive powder mixture, which is a poisonous potato, which I can make from a normal potato and rotten flesh. I'm going to have to start growing potatoes, but the rest of that is not too bad. Steel scaffolding we can do. Iron mechanical component is doable. Finally, the reinforced alloys, which require the metallurgical infuser, which needs us to get the steel casing and the... Okay. So we got to get into mechanism. That's fine. That's doable. Welcome back, TLDX Man, and hey, Snowbo. Glad you could join us. Welcome. Looks intelligent with a face, sounds smart with a nick. The advanced rocketry method for making the rod is a bit cheaper in the last tab. This one? Through the lathe? Lathe? A little expensive though, right? Like, that's not... That's far... Oh no, I guess we got the small plate presser, right, instead of the lathe. So this thing requires a small plate presser, which is a piston and iron ingots, and then just like... that is definitely easier, right? Does require power, but we can do that. Okay, let's try the small plate presser. Can you make plates with the small plate presser? I lied, I meant the piston one. No, I think you were right. I just misread it. I went to the wrong tab first. It is the last one. So is this like one block that just works, or is this like a multi-block structure? I'm not too sure. It says 0 RF per tick required, and time taken 0 seconds. So that would be nice. Let's turn that off for a second and replace it with steel plates, right? Oh no, I just need... Oh yeah, I need steel for the... Oh, okay. I don't think the recipe for the piston has changed. Oh, it has. I need an iron plate, compressed cobble, treated wood. Oh my goodness, it's changed completely. Okay, well, thankfully we do have treated wood, which is good. We've got iron plates, or at least we can make them if we don't. And then, what else am I missing here? The compressed cobble, which is also easy enough for us to do. All right, let's give this a go, shall we? Redstone. We should probably look at bulk making a bit of redstone. We've got a little bit here, but we should probably like just bulk make like a few stacks of it, just so we don't have to keep making it individually. But that's that, and then we should just be able to do that, right? It's a multi-block, just needs a redstone signal. But like as a multi-block, how does it work? It looks just like a piston. Just needs a redstone signal. How the heck does this work? Let's see. So we get our... Let's pull out our steel in plate form so we can make the sheet metal. Epic Dude 10102, welcome. Glad you could join us. Yeah, so do we just... When you say multi-block, small plate presser. Oh, is it like... Do we need like a piece of... Is this the image right here? Do we need like a piece of obsidian, a piston, and then, well, the quote, small plate presser, and then we put our block in the middle and then turn the lever? Is that how that's done? Also, does it have to be obsidian? Looks like it might have to be. Not that that's an issue, really, because we can indeed, if we get our bucket back, we should just be able to make obsidian fairly easily, actually. Do we have any lava in here? We do, nice. So we take that, we put it down in here. It's raining, okay. That makes life a little bit trickier. Let's put it like under this tree, I guess, for now. There you go. Okay. That's going to make life a lot easier, though, for that gets us the plates. Hey, you didn't even get rid of that torch. Nice. Okay. Obsidian. Let's get rid of you. Let's give this a go, shall we? So, boom. I guess I can put my sheet metal here for now. I also like to get 4 sheet metal as well. That's cool. And then just a lever. Got any cobblestone? Yeah. Moment of truth. Hopefully this works. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. It does drop off the lever, which I don't love. Oh, it didn't do it that time. But anyway, that gets us 3. That's awesome. That is so much easier than the other method there. That's great. Okay. So we'll get rid of those for now. Clear out a bit of inventory space. And so that was going to get us the steel scaffolding, right? Of which we need how much? 2. But you make them 6 at a time, so that's fine. Hey, I'm new. Hey, walking in the aftermath. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Laseroon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So we get some extra there, which is good. We can always use it for a different multi-block if needs be. But still, anyway, now that we've got that, now that I've gone through the effort of making that, it's going to be useful later. But for now, we need to get into mechanism, because if we don't get into mechanism, we can't make the heavy engineering block, and the whole thing falls apart, right? So, mechanism. To unlock the quest line, we need 1 steel casing. And we also, thankfully, do get some speed upgrades and energy upgrades, which is quite nice. And so for the steel casing, we need a reinforced blast brick, which I think I may have kept, or may not have kept. Maybe I didn't keep it. I was sure that we had like a spare blast brick, right? But apparently I'm wrong. I really thought we had one. I don't know why it would be in here, but that's fine. Gok and Jank Emporium. Getting water when it shows no sign of rain. We've turned rain off with Optifine. I turned off the rain and the rain sounds. I've turned off everything so that we don't know it's raining, because I'm really not a fan of the rain. But so it's my own fault, really. It's not a problem. Blast brick is super easy to come by. Then making it into reinforced blast brick is also fairly easy. Of course, we've only got 3 freaking bricks. It'd be too easy, wouldn't it, if we had all 4 of them right out of the gate there. Do I not even have any clay? I guess I've got dust, right? And it takes like half a microsecond to just do this. I got my refined obsidian casing yesterday. What a fine day it was. Nice. So let's have a look again. We're going to make the steel... let's have a look at the metallurgic infuser. I'm assuming this requires a steel casing. Yeah. I think we might also... no, you want to get 1. Okay. Okay, it's all doable, though. All very doable. What do we need for the components here? We just need more steel. And then we need blocks of osmium. How much osmium do we have? Not a lot is the answer. Do I have osmium dust? No. What do I need for osmium? We've made it before, so it can't be too bad. Clay and glowstone, of course. Don't smell all the clay. Whoo. Was it 1 and 1? Or was it like 1 and 3? 1 and 2. There we go. Cool. And again, that'll get us like 100 trillion. We're going to stop making aluminium now. Let's cancel that. Let's throw you in here. And we should probably make some more alchemical glass just to keep the system going. So glass into there. That'll get us just a few crystal shards. The reason we're making alchemical glass is it's better in almost every way. It gets you so many crystal shards. So if possible, that is what I would like to make. Although it looks like I might be a little light on prismarine, which we can get from Certus quartz. We do still need to upgrade our system to make to not use crystal fluid, which we do want to do at some point soon, but work in progress, right? Hey, KingCraft125, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us. He stopped the rains down in Africa. It's true, I did. With the help of Toto, I managed to do it. Okay, so I need more... Oh, gosh, okay. I need more nether quartz, right? And also, like, a better inventory system. But that's fine. Nether quartz is pretty easy to come by. We got blaze powder. Boom, and I think it's 8 to 3, so 24 blaze powder. Nice. I want my stone crusher, not my hammer. Which I may or may not have. I do, nice. I might break, actually, when I do this, but that's fine. There we go. What did I miss? You missed us building out this platform over here. You missed us setting up this machine here, the small plate presser, which allows us to turn steel sheet metal, aka this stuff here, into steel rods. Don't worry about that. There we go. It turns them into steel rods, which otherwise have quite an expensive crafting recipe, so that's quite nice. It basically allows us to turn like one steel into 3 steel rods, which is quite cool because you get 1 plate per 1 steel. 4 plates makes 4 sheet metal, and then 1 sheet metal gets you 3 steel rods, which is quite nice. Right now, I'm after the dirty quartz, which I've got, so we can get some more normal quartz, which we can then turn into prismarine inside of our boom machine over here, the combustion heater, which needs some glass, which we do indeed have, and we should be good to go. So let's do like 3 and 9 maybe. Might take more fuel than that, honestly, so we might not get all of these, but even a little bit of prismarine is good. And that should keep us in crystal shards for at least a little bit here. That's the plan, at least. Oh, and you did miss the story about my my uneventful haircut. Yes, you also missed a bit of a haircut story, but again, as the title suggests, it was a little uneventful, which is good. I believe haircuts should be uneventful, which makes me sound like a really boring person, right? But anyway, I'm happy to be boring if it means getting uneventful haircuts. Here we go. Here we go. This is how we get the crystal fluid. Hey, Ingram League, thank you very much indeed for the 20 bits. Watch some ads here with the bits. Thank you very much indeed for spending some time there watching the ads. I would love to see you play this pack with Nick. Oh. People always say that, right? People always say that they would love to watch Nick and I play like an expert pack or a hardcore pack, but they don't. You know, people don't want to see it. You know, if we do, we played Modern Skyblock 2, which was kind of expert, you know, it was, so I guess you can go check that out if you want to see what it looks like for Nick and I to play with like sky resources. People didn't watch it, and rightfully so, you know, we don't get anything done in a normal pack, let alone an expert pack like this one. You know, it would take us like 400 episodes to complete and just be infuriating. Thankfully, this is quite quick, if nothing else. We can kind of backlog all these crystals to get a bunch of ingots. Right now, we're working on getting osmium. I guess while that's going, we can keep working. We're kind of multitasking here, but I want to get some aluminum plates so that we can actually make our first machine casing. I'm not sure I want to watch them do an expert pack. I like at least a little bit of progression. Exactly. That's kind of the way it normally goes. So bouncing back to Industrial Craft 2 real quick here. We can just do that and get us 4 basic machine casing, which I believe, there we go, is the Industrial Craft 2 quest complete. And we get some pretty cool stuff. We get a choice, actually, of 64 rubber, 32 iron, or 8 overclocker upgrades. And I am almost certainly going to go for the overclocker upgrades because they are a little expensive. Tin plates are not too bad, honestly. IC2 cooler's a bit of a pain to come by, whereas rubber, iron ore we've got in abundance, and we can make it in abundance. And rubber is pretty easy to make, plant balls and slime balls. So yeah, I'm going to take the overclockers there, no questions asked. Nice. So that's dinging away with osmium, which is good. We need the osmium to make the steel casing. We also need the brick so that I can make the blast brick, which requires some nether brick, So we're multitasking here, something crazy. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and like this. It is. And then we craft that up with a steel plate, which will get us the improved blast furnace brick, at which point all we need is 2 blocks of osmium, 4 osmium ingots, and 2 steel mechanical components, which does require 8 more steel plates, so we should probably get those cooking as well. How was Not the Bees? I quite liked Not the Bees. As a pack, I enjoyed it. I don't play with bees very often, and sometimes I find them infuriating, but I think Not the Bees had a good balance in the pack, and I enjoyed playing it. I do not think that it translates well to a YouTube video, because a lot of, like, bee work is just kind of number crunching, right? Just breeding bees over and over and over and over and over and over and over again forever until you get the bee that you want. And so, it's not great. It works. I like it, but it doesn't work well for YouTube, I don't think. Next Fullcraft episode prediction, and Isaac and Nick steal his car's entire base. Hey, if I could get away with it, man. Alright, so all we're missing now, let's go ahead and craft up these 2 osmium blocks, shall we? Yeah, so all we need now is the 2 steel mechanical components, which we are just waiting on the steel to come out for. I guess YouTube doesn't believe that the bee pack... again, that was a pack we didn't finish because, like, a lot of the end game for Not the Bees is just a lot of bee breeding to get, like, really good bees, right? So, anyway, that gets us a steel casing, which is another gate quest complete. Part of me really wants to take the energy upgrade here so that we can get... I don't know. Part of me wants to take the speed upgrade, I should say. But I think energy is going to be a better idea because early on we're not going to have much power. And so being able to use the machine with less power, I think is going to be good. Basic tier installer. Okay. Which are more expensive? I think they're about the same price, honestly. So the speed upgrade is... None of them are too expensive, actually. It's just glass, osmium dust, and then enriched alloys. And then the energy upgrade... It's just gold as opposed to osmium. So I guess whichever one you consider to be more expensive. I think they're about the same, honestly. Good logic, sir. Yeah, I think that's about right. So now we can make the... I also love that we get 2 more when we complete it. So that was quite nice. And so yeah, now we need to make the metallurgic infuser, which I think shouldn't really be too hard for us to do. The hardest bit's probably going to be this. But really, that shouldn't be too hard either. Do we have some shears? We do. Let me get a bunch of copper plates. I should really put copper in there next, I think. Actually, I'll do that now before we... I'm just going to put 1 in before that runs out. Let's do that. And also, I'm just going to cancel this again. Just because we've already got a good amount of osmium, a stack and a half. And I think we are going to need some more copper going forward here. More so than osmium. So we'll leave that there for now. Let me put you in here. That's going to get some copper plates, which is fine. Oh, game froze for a second there, but that's okay. We should all lobby the Fullcraft government to make Isaac leader. I agree. I would happily claim the role of supreme leader of the Fullcraft server. Although I don't know if everybody else would agree to that, unfortunately. If you can get an energy cube, you can charge your armor. This is true. We were also looking at, well, the quest in... So let me have a look at mechanism here. The first quest is gives us a configurator, which I guess we'll claim. And then metallurgic infuser and solar generator. The first quest in industrial craft after the... Oh, that's just a free loot box, I guess. I'll take that one. Please. Oh, no. I'll take the middle one. Could I, perchance, claim the middle one? There we go. Took a while, but we got there. We also got a robot as well. Nice. It just keeps throwing stuff at me. I love it. We got a revolver. Go ahead, make my day. I think we do need to charge this. I love the little animation there in the middle of that. That's cool. Let's put this in a chest for now. But what I was saying is that the first quest in here now is to make the bat box, which we can use to charge our armor as well. I don't think the bat box is too hard for us to make. Yeah, no, it was just some RE batteries, which is just some tin item casing, which is easy enough. But before we get to that, I would like to first... Also, we can probably charge the Robert as well, right? I would like to first get this metallurgic infuser up and running. So. I'm pretty sure this gets us the cable. It does. And then 8 cable, and I think redstone, but maybe iron. Gets us the cable that we need. Actually, now I think about it, it might be this. This? This? Should probably just stop guessing, right? What do we need? Treated sticks. Okay. Speaking of which, we should definitely get more coal in the coke oven, because we don't have any in there right now, and so we're not actively making more creosote. Don't know, our one's in there, it shouldn't be. Alright, boom. And then we're missing 4 furnaces and 3 osmium. That shouldn't really be too hard for us to do, honestly. The furnaces are mostly just like cobblestone and gears. But before I forget, let me get some more. I probably don't need this, right? I can probably do this with the charcoal that we've already got. Revolver needs ammo. Yes, it does. It does. Gok and Jank, totalitarian government. Oh, I couldn't imagine trying to, like, if Nick and I were in charge of the server, like, it would be, you know, I would have to hold us back, I think. Like, Nick would want to go just nuclear right out of the gate. Just, like, insane laws just dropping left, right, and center. You can put logs in the coke oven, which turns into charcoal. Oh, really? I might do that then, honestly. How many logs do we have? 28? Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Oh, it does work nice. Does that get you less creosote, I'm guessing? Yeah, 250, but that's fine. We can get wood a lot easier. That means we can use this charcoal for steel, which is nice. First time using the Twitch chat. What is this chat room that GOC apparently hasn't set up? Pardon? I don't have a Twitch app chat room. It's like a Discord. You can join our Discord. Discord.gg/GOC if you would like to chat. Oh, we need all kinds of stuff here, don't we? We need to get a heat component. Oh, we're gonna need. Oh, I forgot how annoying. Is there a default, like an alternate furnace recipe? No. Because we gotta make these, and then it's not too bad, honestly. I'm probably making it out to be worse than it is. It's basically just like, basically just a bit long is all it is. I need 2 dirt, so that I can make 2 dirt furnaces. Really, you're gonna make me do this? Okay. And then we should cobblestone, basically. Alex Thunder X, hey, welcome, my friend. Glad you could join us. Hope you're having a great day. So I need what, like 16 of these? And then more cobblestone, apparently. And also, we are running a little low on food, but we can fix that in a second. So, give me... Oh, of course. Oh, I need even more. I need more. I'm pretty sure we can do it with this. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 planks gets us 2 heat components. Which then we can craft into 4 or 2 more dirt furnaces. This is expert mode for you guys. And then at which point we can then go ahead and craft those up into normal furnaces. At which point we can then go and grab 3 osmium out of our chest over here. 1, 2, 3. And bish, bash, bosh. We have ourselves a metallurgy infuser. Flippin' heck, that took longer than I thought it would take. But we did it. What a dirty furnace. I know, right? Such a dirty furnace. Okay, so now we need to get power over to here, which may prove interesting. We're going to try and pull it, I guess, using the... immersive engineering cables for now. Also, I guess let's see if we got any food real quick, because we are pretty low on hunger right now. Is my sound off? Or just I'm stood near the sound muffler? There we go. I'm just stood next to the sound muffler. Okay. So let's see here. We definitely have some more relays lying around. We don't, by the looks of it, have any more coil, although I'm fairly certain we should have like at least one, right? These are not too hard, actually. Like, lapis plates, I don't think are impossible. We're doing a compressor first, though, right? Okay. So we can't do that until we get into Industrial Craft 2 a little bit further. We got one LV wire right there, which is not going to be enough. Like, I know I've just set up this new island here specifically for this. Also, we should get a better pickaxe in a second. But for now, I'm going to break my rule, and I'm just going to do this. As bad as it looks, it should allow us to power this thing now at least. Can I reach? Oh, I'm not going to be able to reach over there. I might have to pick this thing up again. Ugh.